And we are back. Live from Las Vegas. It is 11:42 a.m. It's 95 degrees outside. Thursday, July 17th, 2025. This is another edition of Bar Comedy USA News, where we go over what's happening in bar comedy across the country. A lot of fun stuff happening actually this week. The World Series of Comedy recording sessions, which is super cool. It's for WSOC Records. It's for Sirius XM. It's happening at the Looney Bin in Little Rock, Arkansas this week. The first one's last night. They got a show tonight. There's 2 shows Friday. There's 2 shows Saturday. And if you want tickets for that, if you're within a 100-mile radius of Little Rock, Arkansas, and go to VIPTicketHub.com and get tickets for the WSOC recording sessions, the Looney Bin Comedy Club. And then BarComicTix.com is where you can go anywhere in the country for the most part. We got a lot of shows happening as part of the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour, which goes to nightclubs, taverns, neighborhood restaurants, and bars. And I want to show you this. We have a new logo for the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour. Right there it is. So go to barcomictix.com. The website is down below, and get your tickets to a show. And then, of course, head on over to Amazon, get a copy of our comic book, America's Best Bar Comics. We go to nightclubs, taverns, neighborhood restaurants, and bars because that's where you can pretty much do anything goes. And yeah, that's where the way comedy should be, really. Shouldn't have to worry about upsetting people. We go to just where adults are going to be that can handle adult conversation and are there to have some drinks and share a few laughs. Not there to take it seriously like it's some sort of court case, which weirdly enough does happen. People are like, I tensed up when they were talking about that, and I was like, well, that's the whole point, is to get you a little bit tensed up. That's the idea, to get you to tense up and then break the tension with the punchline. That's the whole blueprint of comedy. That means that was done on purpose. I didn't like that's like, blaming a microwave for the hot pocket being too hot. It happens though. Comedy. It's just not every joke is for every person. Even your favorite comedian, you're probably like, that one didn't work for me. Now I don't care if it's George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle. They all have jokes that are like, maybe not, but they're still legends. I love it when you see the lady in the front row with her arms crossed. She's all mad because she didn't like the cat joke. She's a cat person. She didn't like the cat joke. Aww. You don't have to agree with every joke to laugh at it. Like I said, that's intentional. If then you break the tension with the punchline, and then everybody has a good time. It's like a buffet. Some people, there's something for everybody on the buffet. Even though just because you don't like the fried chicken don't blame the mashed potatoes. I don't know what that really means. All right, what else we got happening? Oh, we have some new venues this week to be announced coming up on the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour. Let's hear it for Lucky's Barbecue. In Oquawka, Illinois. and the Sky Room in Bay City, Michigan. New venue alert. So they'll join in the Pub and Grub comedy tour. And that's it for today. Once again, head on over to VIPTicketHub.com. Get your tickets for the last week of the World Series of Comedy Anywhere. This is the recording sessions. WSOC Records. A lot of comedians on that. Tons of clips going up on SiriusXM. But this is the last one until the main event that happens in September, the 21st through the 27th. So it's this week. There's a show tonight. There's 2 shows Friday. There's 2 shows Saturday. And then this weekend also on the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour, we have Steve Sabo and Scott Putman heading over to the Harrison Township in Michigan. Harrison Township, Michigan, the Jefferson Street Pub. And that's actually on Sunday, this July 20th. It's a 7 p.m. show, and you can get your tickets for that at marcomictix.com. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening, and God bless America.
Autobots, roll out.